Welcome back to Primetime News.
And a special welcome once again to our viewers on onespotmedia.com.
We begin with news in politics. A reportedly poor turnout of special service members who voted today ahead of the local government poll on Monday.
Our reporter Jamaica Maitland visited polling stations with the largest cluster of members of the security forces.
From Kingston Central to Kingston West and divisions in St. Andrew, police officers make their way to cast their vote at the Area 4 Divisional Headquarters Thursday.
It's been slow and steady here at the polling station at the Area 4 Headquarters. A tent has been set up for the police officers so they can check the documents before sending them upstairs to vote. Now, only police officers can come here, and recently retired ones as well. It's where we saw former SSP Steve McGregor, who encouraged other police officers to exercise their right to vote.
If you're going to speak about what is happening in your country, at least you should exercise your franchise and vote. You know, because I don't see what sense it makes if you're going to talk about what should be or what is not happening if you don't vote.
Data from the Electoral Commission of Jamaica show that voter turnout has been consistently low among the security forces for local government elections. In 2016, of the 10,196 police officers registered to vote, only 19% of them voted. The figures are much lower for the military. Only 10% came out to vote. This year, the EOJ says 10,554 police officers are registered to vote and 4,882 soldiers. Senior member of the People's National Party, Julian Robinson, was observing the process on the ground.
Just from observation, it's been a trickle. Seems to be going smoothly. I had one complaint when I was at JDF from a soldier who went up to Upper Camp to vote, but was told that his vote was actually in Monigue, and he didn't know that prior.
We spoke to an EOJ worker at the JDF who said they weren't aware of the issue, but it is possible, as there have been cases in the past where a voter shows up and their name is not on the voting list in that specific polling division, but it can be at another. Either way, if that soldier, police officer, or election day worker does not cast their vote today, they will not be able to do so on Monday.
Mr. Robinson explained that it may seem insignificant, but every vote counts in a local government election. Combined, the JDF and the Area 4 headquarters where police officers reside represents the largest block of security members. Unlike civilians, Mr. Robinson says it does pose a challenge to campaign effectively for these categories of workers.
It's difficult to accurately canvass. I mean, we can't campaign in JDF or Harman Barracks. You quietly try to determine the level of support you have, but it's 40,000 in total, and when you break that down by divisions, if you have a tight election, it can make a difference. You know, 50 votes can make a difference in a division. It can swing a division, it can swing a municipality.
TVJ News tried speaking with councillor candidate for the Trafalgar Division, Kari Douglas, but she declined our interview request.
I'm not doing interviews, it's against my campaign policy. Just understand them and read them.
Jamaica Maitland, TVJ News.